vás lidi, moje jméno je Jason T a já vás vítám u dalšího dílu naší Let's Play série na hru Zaklínač 3 Divoký hon. Vítá vás tady samuraj Geralt, protože tahle... Vám se zastřih, dámy a pánové, a měl jsem důležitý telefon. Chtěl jsem jenom říct, že tato zbroj vypadá jako z Japonska a ty meče vypadají jako katany. Takže vás zdraví samuraj Geralt. No a dneska se budeme opět věnovat vedlejším aktivitám. A tentokrát to bude úkol Trizna, nebo úkol Trizny, kdy máme jít o půlnoci se zaříkávačem v kamenném kruhu na Vršním ostrově. Takže tam jdeme tuhletu zbroj pořádně vyzkoušet. Jinak jsem si tady za tu zbroj, běhal jsem za kamerou a našel jsem si náhradu trošku. Našel jsem si tuhletu Griffy zbroj, se kterou bych chtěl hrát. Jo, je ještě o něco lepší právě než tahleta zbroj, ale problém je ten, že je na ní potřeba k její výrobě na každou část, na rukavice, na boty, na kalhoty, je potřeba meteoritická ruda a já ji nemám a zatím se mi ji nepodařilo nikde koupit, takže až ji koupím, tak si tu zbroj vyrobím celou a ještě potřebuji najít meče. Meče nemám, našel jsem zatím jenom nákresy na kompletní zbroj. A hned vám můžu vlastně ukázat na mapě, kde to je, protože tam byl rozcestník a bylo to tady v Drakobícově sluji. Tady vlastně jsou dva otazníky, tady je místo moci a tady je Drakobícova sluj, ve který jsem to našel. Ta sluj je vlastně plná přízraků. Když vlastně vejdete do té jeskyně, do té Drakobícovy sluje, tak na vás lítají přízraci na levelu 6 nebo 7, což není moc, ale pak na konci u truhly, kde vlastně najdete nákres na tu zbroj, tak tam je Ekimara, což je vyšší upír. S levelem 11, což už je trošku tuhej soupeř. Já akorát tu dělám ještě jednu věc tady před tím soubojem. Já si místo toho Griffyho odvaru tady hodím vlaštovku. Pro lepší léčení. Tak jo, a tady jsou ty kamenné kruhy, u kterých se máme se zaříkávačem sejít, ale až o půlnoci. Takže já udělám to takhle a jdeme rovnou za zaříkávačem.
Greetings. Just in time. Good folk, behold the one who will protect us. You needn't fear. Soon shall we summon the wandering souls. Beyond all help some will be. From these you must protect us. Evil creatures keep at bay. Keep at bay till the ritual's done. Begin. Keep us from harm, and let them not disturb the circle.
Okay.
Well, you know. What comes next once life subsides? Man his own fate decides. Soon will rise thy dead, thy buried. Each will say by what they're harried. Will ye grant these souls reprieve?
The storm, damn it.
Let's begin Forefathers' Eve.
Nazdar,
Ye
kucí.
who wander on the gale, ever caught in this world's thrall, see this sign, gentle, pale. Ye we summon, ye we call.
Schoř, kurvo. Banda prašivých topivců, OK. Co tam máte dál?
A sound I hear, 'tis right. A spirit breaks the still of night.
Burn the incense ever higher. Spirit, join us round the fire.
Spirit, speak. This time is yours. Tell us of your ghostly woes. Who are you?
He knows.
Should I drive him away?
Nay.
I've come for you, patricide.
Begone, foul force! I cast upon you the light of the eternal fire! Abomination! Stop this at once!
The errant souls. We must help them.
Silence! I'll not tolerate necromancy.
Help me.
Leave now. You're disrupting the ritual.
This is black magic. These folk disturb the dead. We cannot allow it. We will not.
You don't know a thing about their customs.
Take him and disperse the others.
OK.
Good folk, leave not these grounds. Ye cannot break the circle.
Kurvy. Tak jo, hlavička dole. Proč jsem si dal kurva bílej med? Jsem si chtěl dát... Dobře to kraješ, ty zmrde.
'Tis an ill turn. Ill. Woe away. Blood has stained the hallowed ground. Yet we cannot stop what has begun.
If you want to continue, I'm ready.
Good folk, we must the eve complete. Prepare yourselves.
Kurva, ten bílej med jsem se překlik.
Enter souls, we'll judge ye all. Something whispers, something peeps. Someone near our fire creeps. Wraiths! This sacred ground is with blood stained. We cannot the ritual complete. People, save yourselves. If your lives you value, run!
Na do piče. Tu pičo. Jestli ze všech oblud něco nejvíc nenávidím, to jsou právě přeludy. Ale dobrý, nakonec to vyšlo.
All is lost.
Gotta be a peasant who told the witch hunters about the ritual. That spirit they drove away. Your father's ghost, right? Threatened to come back. Likely to keep his word.
Old man Ambros, the Peller fears not.
You can't hope to manage this alone. You're afraid, that's clear. Wraith will hold sway over you. Listen, I'll send him off. I've got to. But I need to know where he's buried. Corpse probably hasn't turned to dust yet. That's his bond to the world of the living.
Ambros lies in the swamp.
Fine. I'll find his body, see what I can do.
No OK. Tak jo, to byly trýzny, no. Tak, já tady polutím všechno, co se dá. Tady je ještě truhlička. Tamhle jsou ty topivci, to nevím, jestli chci loutit, ale asi jo. A tady máme ty věci na výrobu, oni se to bude hodit přeci jenom. Tak, a tady jsem viděl vchod do jeskyně, pokud se nepletu. Nepletu. Nějaký Kiris to je. Je dobrý? Ne. Nic moc. Dobrá, zaříkávačovo tělo si necháme na příště. A teď dokončíme Keiru. Laskavost pro přítele. Já až budu u Keiry, tak se ozvu. No pánové, já jsem tady. Kurva, já nemám zase igny, vole. Jo no, Geraltovi oblíbenci. Ty vodnice dávají rány jako svině. Co si budem? My tady musíme najít vlastně... Keiře se ztratil ten kupecký vůz. Ten kupecký vůz s věcma, co si objednala. Ona po nás chce, aby jsme ho našli.
Veered off the road at high speed. Doesn't bode well.
OK. Tady ztratil kolo. Jasně. Tady jel.
Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone.
Našel jsem ho.
Well. Leftovers, cuts of meat, cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that. A dry red from Zubran, southern slope. Notes of black currant and citrus.
Ty vole, víno.
Pains the heart.
Balíček pro Keiru.
Don't sense anything magic though. Wonder how Keira will explain this one. Human from an artery. Can't be far. Wouldn't have made it.
Kundo, uhoř. Tak. Kriminálka Zaklínač tady vede vyšetřování. Nedoš, tady je. Dopis. Tak jo, a přísady donést Keiře. Ale kurva, víno? Nemělo to, to je jedno. Keira mi řekla, že měl převážet něco jiného a tady kupec měl na férovku víno a podobně, jako to asi nebyl úplně kupec, co převážel nějaký věci na magii. Endriargy. Tam teď nejdu. Co tam měli teda Endriargy? Ztracený poklad? Nebo schovaný poklad? Jo. Nevadí, já jdu teďka za Keirou. Keiro, haló? No, zase je tady.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Jasně, jasně.
Got those, substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine? Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you. But you must wait a bit.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out.
Ach, ženská.
You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt. The Cain Vin Cathel.
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Keira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one
Zoogle.
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale. I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother, I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
I'm a witcher, not a gigolo.
Don't flatter yourself. I don't want to shag you in the bushes, but to share a pleasant evening. But if no, then no.
Oh, all right. I'll do it.
I feel honored. Truly. Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Well, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
Okay.
Let's go.
Tak jo. Takže tady máme romantickou večeři s Keirou v pěkných hadrech, beze zbroje. Nějak mi to smrdí, kurva. Keira mě předjela právě. Se mi úplně moc nelíbí.
Whoa, Cinderella. We'll have a great fall.
As fast as you can. Try to catch me.
Kurva. Kdybych měl klepnout, tak to vyhraju. Ale já to klepnout nemám. Kurva.
I thought you were a better horseman.
For the record, I was riding a mouse.
For someone who usually trots around on a roach, that shouldn't present a challenge. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Could have just told me what this was about right up.
Geralt, run to the woods and fetch my shopping. I'd like to make dinner. Well, would you have helped?
If I'd known I'd get a glass of Zubaram dry in return, of course.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witches suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
How, if you don't mind my asking? I mean, you'd think the only work to be had in Velen would be in farming.
Very true. So, I've two options. I can either start cultivating turnips or leave. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
Didn't destroy that workshop, if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands. Although, Fyke Isle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends. With benefits. So?
Your fairy tale, your rules.
Really? Then close your eyes and count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's enough. Keira, wanna play hide and seek? Why not? A skirt? Guess we're playing hunt the hare, not hide and seek.
Keira se nějak moc zajímá o věž, to se mi úplně nelíbí.
Good. Won't have to fumble with fasteners.
Keiru nějak moc zajímala ta věž, to se mi úplně nelíbí.
Shame. Could have kept her shoes on.
Boty si mohla nechat na sobě, Keira se tady normálně slíká. Štětka
Now, where's
jedna.
that Cinderella gone to?
Tamhle dole bude. Viděl jsem vodnici.
Found me. Congratulations.
Do I get a prize?
I've nothing on me. But I'll think of something. Know what they call that constellation?
Tak jo, doufám, že jsem utěšil vaše fantazie, vy uchyláci.
Something, I bet.
No, it has a different name. But indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Nave.
Ale no tak.
Keira, where? Want me to sleep with a spell? Means she's up to something. Fike Isle, the tower.
Jasně, vršní ostrov a věž. Keira tam přesně jde. Tak, já si ho dám zbytek zbroje a v zájmu rozvoje poznání. Ach jo, já jsem věděl, že se to nějak zvrtne. Tak tam doplavem. Přece není to tak daleko. 3:45 ráno. Ty vole. Tak jo, Keiro, co chceš s těma Alexandrovejma zápiskama o Cintranském moru, nebo jak se ten mor jmenoval, dělat? Nejspíš je chceš prodat, protože si řekla, že brzo budeš bohatá.
A light. Top floor of the tower.
Světlo horní patro věže, no jasně.
So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
You used me.
Oh, please. I merely seized an opportunity.
If I'd known you just wanted Alexander's notes, I'd never have helped you lift the curse from Fike Isle.
All right. Perhaps I wasn't completely honest. Didn't quite toe the line. But I knew you'd manage. You're so manly and all. Geralty poo. Wipe that frown off your face, or I might think you don't like me anymore.
Didn't come here to play games. I want to know what you're up to.
Naturally, you suspect me of the worst. I don't deserve that. My intentions are pure, like a virgin's tears. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
No, strictly selfish ones. The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
Radovid doesn't forget, and Radovid doesn't forgive, especially when it comes to sorceresses.
He'll make an exception for me. He'll have to. I have something he wants.
Please, you don't believe that.
Well, you believe Yennefer will stop treating you like a dog someday. Don't see me laughing. I'm going to see Radovid. Tell him of this research, whether you like it or not.
Keira, I won't let you do this. We can't allow this research to fall into the wrong hands, and Radovids are as wrong as they come.
I'll not give you these notes. I'll not give you anything.
Please, don't make me.
Shut up and draw your sword.
Ah, Doriti.
Ever fight a witcher?
Nechtěl jsem Keiru zabít, fakt ne. Kurva, blbý rozhodnutí.
Have to end this way.
No nic, já jsem... Tady se můžete podívat na tu knížku, můžete si ji stopnout a přečíst. Pičo, já jsem nechtěl Keiru zabít. Ale špatný rozhodnutí. No nevadí, no. Budu s tím rozhodnutím teď muset zrovna žít. Jo, ty jdeš po mně, ty kurvo. Nechci to rozhodnutí měnit, už jsem ho udělal. Budu si za ním stát. I když jsem ho udělal nechtěně, tak... Přece jsem ho udělal. OK, já se podívám ještě tady na to místo. Tady jsem objevil, když jsem projížděl s Keirou, na ten otazník, co tam je. A teda vykřičník, pardon. A splním ten vedlejšák a pak tu epizodu tady zapíchnu, dámy a pánové. Myslím si, že byla dosti výživná. Vy jste mohli na chvíli vytáhnout své čuráky a pohonit si při té šukací scéně s Keirou. Bohužel Keira dopadla tak, jak dopadla. Pokud se nepletu, je tam možnost odeslat Keiru stejně jako vlastně leta na Kaer Morhen, ale já jsem to bohužel posral a zabil jsem jí. Ale jak říkám, to rozhodnutí jsem udělal a už s tím budu žít, muset žít a hrát.
What? The sun flying from the moon? We're making offerings to the All God, clearly.
You too can seek his aid. That's if you've got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
The All God, you call him. First I've heard. Is some new deity?
Nay, 'tis ancient, revered by our forefathers. They say it were like this. Roslav of Oriton came here to gather brushwood. And suddenly, for no reason, a bush burst into flame. Then, Roslav heard a voice from the ground, demanding offerings and obedience.
We've been coming here since then, bearing gifts, in exchange for which the All God watches over us, keeps us from evil.
Mm-hmm. Plain to see that. So, what's wrong with your offerings?
You needn't mock us, you can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me hounds. But what can we do? Such are the times.
And they're like to get worse. All God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and locusts or some such will devour the harvest.
I could intercede on your behalf with this All God of yours. Got a feeling we'd come to an understanding.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try. To speak with him, you have to stand before the altar and cry out, "All God, help a poor wretch in need." Who knows, he might just listen to a foreigner.
Jasně.
Oh, All God, help a poor wretch in need. Pretty please.
How dare you disturb my divine rest, mortal?
I dare disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the, curse you cast. Those peasants really don't have...
They must bring worthy offerings or they shall face drought, driving hail, earthquakes, avalanches. I have spoken.
Avalanches? Here? How would that work? No answer from the All God. Fine. We can finish our conversation when I find him. Voice came from underground.
Mě zajímalo, jak chce tady odsaď poslat lavinu.
Wine. More like vinegar. Someone drank it anyway.
Po stopách zápachu.
Something here. Where's that artifact Keira gave me?
No jasně. Tady je prostě sklep.
What? Who dares disturb my divine being?
Geralt of Rivia. Pleasure. Expected the All-God to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be corpulent. Fattened up nicely at those peasants' expense.
Expense? Expense? Not a word about the help I give in return. Blessings, absolutions, enlightened advice. Believe me, these folks need all of it. I'd watch over them still if they fulfilled their end. But lately they offer these pathetic scraps.
That they steal from the mouths of their children, and to make matters worse, you cast a curse on them.
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offerings. I'm to settle for curds and whey? Not a chance. And you can tell them that.
Got an idea how to resolve this. I'll just kill you.
Takový zmrt prostě musí umřít, jako. Co si budem tady okrádat, vole, vesničany.
Stench.
Já jsem ten úkol nestihl. Hamižný všebuch. Promluv si s rolníky. Já ho můžu ho lootnout. Geralte, kurva. No hezky. Tak, trošku mu to tady vylootíme. Co tady má? Potřeboval bych nějakou meteoritickou rudu, kámo. Nemáš ji tady? Ty tlustej zmrde. Vylepšený puštík. Aha. To bylo moc rychlý, že? Radovit nemilosrdný, těžkou dřinou ke slávě. Opět, můžete si to stopnout, přečíst. Neměl tady meteoritickou rudu, sráč jeden. Piči. O, ještě tady jsou truhly, vole, ty bych tady nechal. Smaragdový prášek. 2 meritový odlitek. Já potřebuji meteoritickou rudu a nevadí, sedu na to, jdu za rolníkama. Kucí?
Anything new?
Got good news. Your god's dead. It was actually a run-of-the-mill monster, sentient but mean. Took advantage of you. You went hungry, while it grew new chins.
What have you done? The old god warned us? Said if he ever departed, death would await us all? Come on, Tribor. We must tell the others. Only group prayer can save us now.
Jste kreténi, kluci.
Top of the day. Busy, busy man.
No, ale nevadí, no. Hotové, vyřízené prostě. Tak jo, dám pánové, že se vám tohle video líbilo, pokud jenom dáte like, koment, popřípadě odběr a my se uvidíme do dalšího videa. Takže zatím, čau.